Hey guys, welcome to another episode. I don't really think I did anything at Griswold or whatever, just kinda cleaned some things up, went to repair, and good to go. Oh yeah, oops. I'm way down here. Guess I didn't really think about where I was in the game. I think I did Lazarus. Yeah, I did Diablo, so maybe the Abyss is open. Yeah, here we go.
We have long lain in torment, and the time to awaken has come. Our tendrils shall envelop this
Nice.
world, and we will feast on the flesh of
You can only get strength elixirs from boxes in normal, or horror mode, so quite happy with that. See, do I have any? I actually have some good fire resist on. I have good DFE. I don't know. They're just really strong, I guess. Not much to do about that. Oh, I didn't save at the start, damn. Dang, I'm probably gonna have to use some walls or something here. the benefit of them being slow, but dang, they do a lot of damage. Oh wow, that is a lot of mana to work with. Mana regeneration I don't really care too much about at this point, but I wonder if mana shield is actually something I should be trying out. Once I get like level 4 spells, I think I'll try it. Before then, I think I'll take like 25% more damage from just all damage that I take with mana shield, so I don't really want to use it then. Got boxed in by pods of all things. Ooh, 131% damage is pretty good. I think they're tier 2 though, so probably not going to use them. Actually, it probably made more sense to keep those pods. Can make a nice little funnel with them. Today I got a glimpse of an Iron Man mode run with Gavrin on Discord, and honestly I was pretty surprised. He played through with his his mage on Iron Man, not Nightmare mode, but he had already found Wand of Identify, a Wand of Mana that was better than the starting one, Arcane Star, and 2 Mana Shield books. So I was like, you really can't top that luck-wise. The only other thing you'd really need is like Golem. Maybe Elemental, but I don't even think Elemental is really necessary for horror. I could be wrong, but I mean... Then I guess some more evidence that the sharpshooter is probably not a crowd favorite was that Discord Quasi tried an Iron Man mode game too, but he tried it with the sharpshooter. He said he never played it before though, so I don't know. Maybe Iron Man is just like a mode that people really like to play, but for me it's like if I wasn't absolutely sure that I'd have a really good chance of winning, I really couldn't see myself justifying that. Just seems like it would take a long time to play those games, and like one that'll mess up. That's no here, there. His opinion was he didn't really like the way that class felt, not how he'd like to play an archer. And it seems to be the case with a lot of other people. I think there's been like probably 4 or 5 complaints now. And 2 of those complaints are actually after the recent update, so 736 with its increased critical hit damage. But like, we were talking about it on there, and it's like, yeah, on paper it seems like it should be almost overpowered because, you know, later on you get triple shot, then you have increased accuracy, your fury gives you increased damage, then you have increased critical hit damage. So it's like, it's a lot of stats for just having to get triple shot somewhere else. Oh, unique boots. And I found them later on, so I'm guessing that they're not just going to be gold threads or whatever. Oh, and they are. Wow. Yeah, I could have swore that I found gold threads in the cave, so I was just guessing that, you know, if he puts 5 uniques on each base item just to start, you know, kind of what was like in the Hell one, that they'd be a little spread out, but maybe not. So I do have Midas's Touch I could couple with this, but, well, I haven't really found gold to be an issue. And I have been buying books too, like I bought, I think 2 wall books already, so. Whatever, into the stash it goes. It might be better than my other gold threads that I found on my Iron Maiden, so. Always looking to get the best of the best. Surprised these guys didn't just all crowd around me. Seems like only the boss is really warping around. Well, guess I can keep him. I don't really want to have stat flasks anyway, so. And now that I'm on break for Christmas, I actually get quite a bit of time to play. I'm thinking I can get this guy probably to Doom mode if I get enough time. Well, so far I haven't had to use a lightning wall or a firewall on this level, and it's been pretty tough, so I guess it means I'm not quite at the point where I'd have to restart a game, or at least take a long time to clear a level. Though it was a lot slower than level 16, that's for sure. Or it just heal itself through that? Oh. Now I'm pretty sure someone told me that once they're poisoned forever. So I guess that kind of makes me reevaluate how I do things. Probably later into Doom, I'm guessing that'll happen a little bit more when regeneration is pretty high. Alright, this level seems like it's going to be a lot faster. Much more melee. Oh yeah, and snakes too. That's dynamite. +5. A lot of mana regen gear, but I don't really know. I'd probably have to start trying to use like lightning and firewall just to see how much like mana I can really burn through. Because right now using healing takes almost like no mana, so. I'd say the mood of the mod, well, not just this mod, but dang, but Discord in general, just seems to, it's a lot better than the forum. The forum, it was kind of like you go on it, and then you read, and then you wait for a response, and then, you know, someone's at work, so, or whatever, they're not there, they don't check it every, like, week or so. But on the Discord, it seems like usually when there's a few people that are just always online. Should be the hardest boss in the level, all the archers. So yeah, just having immediate contact with people and like, you know, you bounce a question off them, you bounce an idea and you're like, you know, I can try this with my build or that, or you find out that someone tried something already, and it just seems like the way I go through the mod is a lot quicker now. But I also kind of like it too. It's, before it used to be like you'd theory craft a lot like on your own and you just kind of like, you know, eventually come up with one nice thing, one nice idea. Maybe you play online with someone, but now it seems like everyone's like, you know, got new ideas, and there's so many subclasses that, you know, everyone kind of has a little piece of the puzzle. Like even regeneration. I was talking to someone about regeneration, and it's just like, you know, what would be better on an executioner? Just like flat, life regen, or like flat regen. you know, initially I was just like, well, flat regen, because it doesn't get reduced by the penalty when you block things, when you attack things, and all that. So it seemed pretty clear in my head, but I guess 100% of an Executioner's healing is just like such a large amount that it was like, it's actually better to just get percentage HP regen. Which I guess makes sense, like, looking back on it. Because there's no reason that, like, percentage regeneration should just be this bad stat that nobody really cares about. Because you're always going to be getting attacked. Well, not always, but usually, so it'd be a little too niche if it wasn't better, at least on one subclass. But something like that, you know, I would have had to sit down and, like, you know, do the formulas for how much regeneration they get per level and per vitality and all that. But on the Discord, it's like you just brought that up and, like, someone else had an Executioner and just, you know, he knows the formula for how much they get per base vitality point, things like that. It's like, oh, really quick, really easy. 26 armor class. And it's got good melee reduction. The only thing is, yeah, resist and DFE. But 10% resist all, like, I wouldn't mind giving up these boots, honestly. I have a little bit of a trifecta going on. I have this amulet here. Could even pop on the belt a little bit. Have the fire gloves, magic boots. So yeah, once I can actually use this, I wouldn't mind doing that. It'll take a level up, but I wouldn't mind having magic find either. I really want to check out some of the unique rings. Oh nice, +1 vitality. Pretty sure on Gabrin's Iron Man run, I saw him pick up the Black Crusade ring. I couldn't really get a good look at it because just where I happened to tune in was much later from when it was found, but it looks like a lot of similar ideas are coming from the Thehell1, or similar, like, unique stats. I shouldn't say they're exactly the same, like, there's a couple that I could kind of think of, and they don't have the exact same stats, but the theme is pretty much the same. One of them is like the Eyes of Cthulhu amulet. It has triple shot and it has -30% light radius, so to me that's kind of like the theme of the item. Whether or not like it has plus mana or negative damage to compensate. Alright, that actually takes some serious mana. But even now, that's not that bad. I could catch 3 walls, healing, and still be kind of good for both. Maybe like 5 to 8 seconds while attacking, which really isn't that bad in my opinion. Oh boy.
I can't carry anymore.
Well, I guess it makes sense to go back, put this stuff away. Elixir of Strength. I don't know if this class would be good to do mushroom runs with. don't know. Should probably save for melee class or something.
Greetings!
Actually, I think I'm gonna pick up these mana potions and just drink them. It doesn't really take too long, but just kind of annoying to look at that much stuff now that I'm actually like picking up items that I may want to drop.
I can't where would I put this?
I don't really remember this happening on my Iron Maiden. I think it's because, well, they don't have 8 different potions that they could possibly use at one time. Hopefully that's enough.
Pray your pardon, but I have something to tell you that you may find interesting.
Oh, nice, and
It
Dario.
was the strangest thing. While drinking at the tavern, Farnham was rambling about something called Azurath. He also said something about a fallen angel. It was hard to understand him because he was very drunk and disoriented, but I seem to remember something about a key in a barrel.
No, I was wrong.
Good day. How may I
It
serve
was
you?
not. It was Iswal. Stash that. Stash that. I'll just put the boots away. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use those, but I mean, maybe for a quest or something. Maybe for Iswal. Iswal's such a long quest, though, and I know that Iswal himself is just such a beast, so really don't want to try it, honestly. I wouldn't mind the other one, Shadowfang, but I really don't want to try that one. Iswal is just so many bad experiences on it. I just don't want to do it. Oh, what is this? A mildly adequate rare item. This has never happened. Wow. I mean, a lot of the benefit, just because it's like a lower rank shield, kind of gets taken out of the picture. But nonetheless, the stats on it are pretty good for this part of the game. Probably won't end up using it, but whatever. Whatever. I'm thinking that Celia spawns every game, but regardless, I'm happy to get the spiritual treasure. On this character, I feel like Amulet definitely needs some work. Oh wow, that just roasts them. Doesn't look like there's lightning on this level, so I guess I could... Well, I guess I cannot. Vitality? Oh, I can't wear my belt, okay. It's that darn Arcane's Valor. Oh well, in one level I should swap it out. Before I get too far gone in this playthrough, I'm really gonna have to check. I'm gonna ask someone on Discord right after this episode if I can stack. If having them stand in puddles stacks faster, like multiple puddles. Not just like, you know, they're standing in a puddle. Is one puddle the same as standing in two puddles, basically? I can't really make heads or tails of it. I feel like the damage is just applied, so it's like it's gaining stacks of poison and it's just dealing poison damage. Vipers. Very easy boss. Well, enemy to fight. Kind of feel like this is a trapper in a sense. Like you're sort of hoping that they walk into your, you know, what you set up. I wouldn't mind doing the first level of this. I feel like it's definitely possible. Maybe I just want to level up first, though. Make some room in the inventory. Boy. Ah, damn that lightning wall. I might be able to do without it. Just slowly walk. There's that level up. And that also gives us Theodore too. Not bad. Not bad at all. Actually, you know what? I'll wrap this video up. I'll go back, clear the inventory out, get the spiritual treasure, and head back down for the pasture fire. Catch you guys next time.